Your security camera captures perfect footage during the day, but at night, when 65% of break-ins happen, it's basically blind. Here's why. Your security camera captures perfect footage during the day, but at night, when most property crimes happen under cover of darkness, it goes nearly blind. And the problem isn't your camera, it's where you put it. Night vision placement follows completely different rules than daytime placement. Most people set up their camera during the day, check the view on their phone, and never look at the night footage until something happens. By then, it's too late. The footage is washed out, overexposed, or too dark to identify anyone. Let's fix that before you need it. First, understand what your camera actually does at night. When light drops below a threshold, the camera switches to night mode. An infrared cut filter physically moves out of the way, allowing IR light to reach the sensor. Then the camera's built-in IR LEDs, light-emitting diodes that produce invisible infrared light, turn on and flood the scene. Your camera is essentially carrying its own flashlight, but one that only it can see. There are two types of IR LEDs. 850 nanometer LEDs emit a faint red glow visible to the human eye. You've seen this, those little red dots on camera housings at night. 940 nanometer LEDs are truly invisible, zero visible glow, but they produce about 40% less illumination. More covert, but weaker. Now, the placement mistakes that kill your night vision. Mistake number 1, mounting your camera where its own IR light bounces back into the lens. This is the most common problem I see. If your camera is mounted under an eave, inside a soffit recess, or near a wall that's within the IR field of view, the infrared light reflects off that nearby surface directly back into the lens. The result is a bright white haze across part or all of your image. It looks like someone is shining a flashlight into the camera. You lose all detail in the whiteout zone, which is usually exactly where you need to see. The fix. Make sure nothing solid is within 2 feet of your camera's field of view on any side. If you're mounting under an eave, angle the camera downward enough that the eave is completely above the top of the frame. If a wall is to one side, mount the camera at the corner or on a bracket that extends it away from the surface. Test this at night, not during the day. Pull up the live view after dark and look for any white haze or hot spots. Mistake number 2, pointing your camera at mixed lighting. This is the porch light problem. Your camera faces a scene with a bright porch light on one side and a dark driveway on the other. The camera's auto exposure tries to balance both. It can't. The porch area becomes overexposed, a white blob, and the dark area becomes underexposed, pure black. An intruder standing in the dark zone is invisible, while the empty porch is blindingly bright. The fix: either light the entire scene evenly or turn off the porch light and let your camera's IR handle the full scene uniformly. A uniformly dark scene with IR illumination produces better footage than a mixed scene every time. Mistake number 3, expecting too much range. Your camera spec sheet says night vision range 100 feet. That's the range at which the IR LEDs can illuminate a surface enough for the camera to detect something is there. It is not the range at which you can identify a person. Useful identification range in IR is typically 1/3 to 1/2 of the advertised range. A camera rated for 100 feet of night vision will identify someone at 30 to 50 feet. Beyond that, you'll see a moving shape. If you need true identification at longer distances, add a dedicated IR illuminator, a separate flashlight that produces nothing but infrared. These can push your useful range to 150 feet or more without adding any visible light. One more option to know about: color night vision. Newer cameras from Hikvision, Dahua, and Reolink use large sensor technology they call color view, full color, or color X. These sensors are sensitive enough to produce full color footage in very low light, as little as 0.001 lux, which is roughly a quarter moon night. The advantage is obvious. Color footage provides clothing color, vehicle color, and skin tone details that IR black and white cannot. But they require some ambient light to work. Total darkness still needs IR, and they cost more. If your outdoor area has any ambient light at all, street lights, landscape lighting, even moonlight, a color night vision camera is a significant upgrade. The night vision placement checklist: keep 2 feet of clearance from any surface on all sides of your camera. Avoid mixed lighting. Go full IR or evenly light the entire scene. Set realistic expectations on range. Plan for 1/3 of the advertised spec for identification. Test your camera at night, not just during installation. Consider color night vision if you have any ambient light. And if you need extended range, add a dedicated IR illuminator instead of buying a more expensive camera. Save this, follow for the rest of the outdoor camera series. Save this, follow for the rest of the outdoor camera series.